About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball. So here's the lefty, Chris Sale. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
All right, first pitch coming up. Mickey Moniak digs in now, and we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Byron Buxton.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. Sale, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010.
That's foul.
Sale in a 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. That one carrying. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. The Giants score first. It's 1-0. 1 down. And up next for San Francisco, Willy Adames. That one ripped but foul. Sale certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Riley tosses across to first, and they get Adames for the out. And here is Sosa to the plate.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Here goes the runner. They pitch out.
No.
Throw, save. And the 1-0.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Nick Lodolo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Stepping in, Michael Harris II.
Number 23, Michael Harris II.
On the ground, right side. McLean tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Acuna now.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Just
Outside.
missed.
Hee-haw.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. In there for strike one. Just missed. That one fouled off. Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Long run, tracks it down. That is the inning. Top of the second. Now it's the Giants catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
Chris Sale ready to get back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. White should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Joey Ortiz, the next Giant to hit.
Joey Ortiz.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Riley fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8,
2 down,
the
base is
designated
empty.
hitter,
Christian Koss will hit next. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Batting 9th, second baseman.
So runner at second, 2 down. Matt McClain, the next Giant to hit.
Ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Gets the outside corner with that one. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Wacha fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
Ball. No.
Going to count 1 and 2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting 6.
Drake Baldwin now at the plate.
Ha!
Comes up empty. He hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Mauricio Dubon stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
That is the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Mickey Moniak. Chris Sale back to work. Fought off foul.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him. Now 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. This one in the air center field. Harris under it. 2 up, 2 down. Willy Adames stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Willy Adames.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Strike 2. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Sosa in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ha-Sung Kim in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, went around. And that's strike 2.
No,
that's a really good take.
White aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. And the tying run is now in scoring position. On the ground right side and foul ball. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Late swing, foul to the left. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Late with the swing there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
That's
and a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Sliced hard but foul. And that is out of play.
That's
Good
a ball.
slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Olsen under it. 2 down. So up next, Joey Ortiz. He's 0 for 1.
Joey Ortiz.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that chance handled. 3rd out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Just missed. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Albies up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down. Ball 2.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. In there. Got him looking for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's 1 away. So here's Riley now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That one found hard the other way. One out and a runner at second. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Braves.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 so far. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings through that. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Christian Koss. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Giants.
So digging in, Matt McClain. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Pitch misses, ball 1. White, long run into the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Up next,
Byron Buxton, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Ball, no.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 2.
That to right. Acuna moving under it. 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Willy Adames. 1 for 2.
Willy Adames.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Giants, Edmundo Sosa. He is singled and he is flied to left.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 2. This to third. Riley. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the Braves DH, Mauricio Dubon. Foul ball.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
0-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Eli White next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball 1.
The Giants leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And he makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ha-Sung Kim. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton moving under this one. Brings it in, and that is that. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, leading off Michael Busch.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher in the game, Didier Fuentes.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ball.
On the ground. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next,
Salvador Perez, the next Giant to hit.
Salvador Perez.
No, that's a ball.
And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here is Joey Ortiz. Man at second. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Out number 2. So now here's the DH, Christian Koss.
Christian Koss.
And this one looks like trouble. Here comes Perez around third. The relay not in time. He's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
McLean at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Koss off of first with 2 away. And it's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way. Put the ball in play. That's a team at bat.
Dylan Dodd on a pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for.
And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Buxton pulls it in on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Acuna.
No, here's a player.
Matt Gage comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that misses at 1-1. Out to center. Buxton has a beat on it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Matt Olson.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Hey.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Now the number 2 hitter, Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. Dodd fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. That just misses. And to count 1-2.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Giants.
Runner in scoring position. No out. Willy Adames, new pitcher for the Braves, Daysbel Hernandez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
No, that's
Every
too high.
outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And Adames swings through that one. Got him. 1 away.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder
So now with one away and a man at second, Edmundo Sosa digs in now, 1 for 3. Acuna on the move and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So up next, Michael Busch, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This one in the air, center field. Harris under this one, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across.
Got him. That's
and
an
the
out.
leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the
Austin
Braves,
Riley at the plate.
third baseman, Austin Riley.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball
Up next for the
inside.
Braves,
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was
Gavin Hollowell takes over on the mound.
and he's got a nice lead to work with. Well, he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Dominic Smith, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he grounds one to the right side. McLean tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Salvador Perez. Just missed.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Slider for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Way upstairs, and it's a full count. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into. Gap for the double. It's easy.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Robert Suarez. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Michael Conforto. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Conforto in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the eighth. There's the strike. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
No, inside.
He gets there with the slide. Onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
The 0-1.
Ball, no. Foul ball.
Base hit, and a run comes in. Here comes the throw.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Man at first, one away. He swings and fouls one off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just
Ball
off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Right through there, got him. 2 down. Back to the top of the order, Mickey Moniak, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. That clips the corner. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Eli White. Swinging a foul straight back. Up the middle, McLean. On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And next for Atlanta, Ha-Seong Kim.
The shortstop,
Foul ball there.
Next offering is fouled back.
The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder.
So back to the top of the order. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
0 for 3 in this one.
And that one hammered. Gone. He circles the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, James Karinchak. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Too low.
Acuna gets under it.
And there's one away.
Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Late on that fastball. And a good eye there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Stays alive. That misses. 2-2. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Edmundo.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Edmundo Sosa. Harris under it. And that is that. Bottom 9. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
And they'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Started to go to 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. And there's a ball. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Pinch hitter coming on, Mike Yastrzemski, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Dayton win.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same.
That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. (6-1) is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.